It was my sister's birthday, and as usual, my mother had gone all out. The restaurant she booked was one of the fanciest in town, with chandeliers glittering above us and waiters in tuxedos moving gracefully between tables. My sister sat in the center, glowing in her designer dress, surrounded by friends, while I sat at the corner, quietly sipping water. All evening, I watched as Mom showered her with praise. "She's the daughter I'm proud of," she said loudly enough for the entire table to hear. My sister laughed, tossing her hair, while the others clapped. My cheeks burned, but I stayed silent. This wasn't the first time Mom had compared us, and it wouldn't be the last. The night went on with champagne, expensive meals, and endless desserts. My sister kept ordering whatever she wanted, and Mom encouraged her. I noticed how no one even glanced at me, as though I were invisible at my own sister's celebration. Still, I stayed polite, forcing a smile whenever someone made eye contact. Then came the moment I least expected. As the night ended and the plates were cleared, the waiter returned with a folded slip of paper and handed it to my mother. She didn't even look at it before sliding it across the table toward me. "You've got this, right?" she said casually, as though it were obvious. I blinked. Frozen. Slowly, I unfolded the bill. My eyes widened. $1, $9.80. Nearly $2,000 for a night I barely participated in. My heart dropped. Mom leaned back, smirking slightly, while my sister whispered something to her friend and giggled. 4 years, I had been the one expected to cover the mess, the one they leaned on financially because I worked hard and never complained. But this time was different. Something inside me snapped. I placed the bill back on the table, folded neatly, and pushed it back toward my mother. My voice was calm, but my hands no longer shook. "No, Mom. Not this time." The table went silent. My sister looked up, confused, while my mother's smile faltered. "Excuse me?" she asked, as if she hadn't heard me right. I said no. "You spent the whole night telling everyone how proud you are of your perfect daughter. Maybe she should be the one to pay for the life you're so proud of." I leaned back in my chair, watching as the color drained from my sister's face. The waiter shifted uncomfortably, glancing between us. My sister stammered. I don't have that kind of money on me." "Neither do I replied evenly. "But at least I didn't order half the menu." Mom's jaw tightened, her eyes flashing with anger. "How dare you embarrass us in public?" she hissed. But this time, I wasn't scared. For too long, I had carried the weight of being the unacknowledged one, the forgotten one, while they drained me dry. I stood up, placed a $20 bill on the table to cover my drink, and looked my mother in the eye. "Consider this my gift to my sister. Happy birthday." And with that, I walked out. Behind me, I heard the panic in their voices. My sister protesting, Mom trying to flag me down, but I didn't turn back. The last image burned into my mind was my mother, finally holding the bill she thought I'd pay, realizing for the first time what it felt like to be left with the consequences of her own choices. That night, something inside me shifted. I had finally stood my ground. For once, they were the ones scrambling, and I was the one walking away free.